What is up, my all or nothing people? Hope everybody had a good night cashing out today. If you guys, anybody made some money, definitely let me know so I can shout you out. And if you didn't make money, don't get down on yourself because I love tomorrow's games, man. We got a 6 game slate tomorrow, and there are a lot of great matchups. So we just get back to work and focus. So don't let it get to your head. I did all right today. I said Conley, he played well tonight. Smith Jr. played well tonight. So if you followed the video, man, hopefully you definitely got yourself in the cash. Um, but yeah, anyways, do me a favor, guys, before I get into this. Hit that like button for me. As like I said, it really means everything. Like I always say, man, I don't ask for much, just to be active and communicate with not just me, but even everybody else that's commenting. That way, we could all help each other out. That's all I ask. And then just hit the like button. And definitely, if you're new to this, definitely subscribe as we are growing every day. And it's just a blessing to see it. And I know sooner or later, if it's not me, it's gonna be you guys that hit that top number 1 spot on the big contest because that's what we're here for, man. All or nothing, literally. But anyways, let's get into it tomorrow. 6 game slate, like I said. Some great matchups here. Ben Simmons going against the Warriors. I don't like him in this spot, even though he's only 9'5". The Warriors, they kind of know how to play this guy, sag off him a little bit, let him shoot. But I really do like Steph Curry in this spot at home. 9.2 price tag. There's nobody on the Philadelphia that's going to be able to stick this guy. So he's in a great spot for me here. Another guy that I really like here is Rajon Rondo at 6'9" for the Lakers going into the Clippers. Now, this is a Battle of LA game. Going against Doc Rivers, old coach. There's a lot on the line for this guy right now, man. And he's showing why he could lead the team, and they don't need Lonzo Ball. And that's why they're going to trade and get Davis. So, Rondo's definitely playing well right now. And I think tomorrow is definitely a smash spot for him. So I will have some exposure there. Another guy that I really like here is Darren Collison going against Orlando. Indiana got killed today against Washington, but you know what? That's all right. It's a better matchup for them tomorrow, and even a better matchup for Collison going against an Orlando team. First of all, Augustine is probably the same damn height as Collison, so that should be an even matchup. Every night this guy Collison's got to go against guys 6'4" and above. So this is finally, he gets a guy his size. I think he could take advantage of him, and at that price tag is not bad at all. Let me see here. My all or nothing play here, guys, is going to be Gorgeous Alexander, though, for the Clippers going against the Lakers. He's just in a great spot, too, as well. 4.6 price tag. He's getting all the minutes. Everybody's going to be on Beverly because of these 40-point games. But Alexander kind of almost has the same upside. As like I said, Beverly plays the 2 guard. Alexander's the starting point guard. So, keep that in mind. But FanDuel has them both as point guards. But Alexander, to me, is just in an awesome spot tomorrow in a fast-paced game. At home as well. He should play decent tomorrow. So I really do like him. Let's move on to shooting guard here, guys. So at the top we have Donich. He didn't really get there tonight, and that price tag is too high. Going against the Detroit team, now that Smith Jr. is back, we just seen him kill. He's gonna be taking a lot of the ball handling duties away from Donich, so I don't like him there. But one of my favorite plays here is going to be Lou Williams for the Clippers going against the Lakers. This is the perfect spot going against his former team, man. And in a fast-paced game like this, 7.3 price tag, I really like him in this spot. Another guy that I really like here is Klay Thompson as well for Golden State going against Philly. I'm pretty sure they're going to put Jimmy Butler on Durant, so that's going to leave probably Redick guarding Klay, and that's just, man, he's just going to eat him alive. So I really love Klay at 6'9" here. Perfect price tag for his upside. Let's see. Another guy that I really like here is Fournier for Orlando. 5'6" price tag. He's had a couple solid outings yet. He's due for a 40 soon. And against this Indiana team that is definitely weak against the shooting guard position, now that Oladipo is out, there's a perfect spot for Fournier to smash here. And Terrence Ross, he's not a bad play either. They got these guys neck and neck price, but I do like Fournier a little more, as he could just do a little bit more on the court than this guy. So I'm going to have some exposure to him as well. My all or nothing play here, guys, is going to be Caldwell Pope for the Lakers. Like I said, this guy's getting all the minutes, man. So I'm just going to go right back to him. and hope that he can smash. And this is a great spot for him, man. He's got a height advantage on Beverly. He's gonna have height of the bench if he comes off the plays against the bench unit. He's gonna have an advantage on these guys as well. The thing about the Clippers, man, they're a very small team. They're very, very small. They got Alexander, point guard, Beverly, Bradley. Even though Bradley's right now says he's a game time decision, we'll see if he plays. But they're a very small front court. Then Harris, and then they start Harold. That's a very small team compared to a lot of other teams in the NBA. So like I said, sometimes you got to take advantage of these height matchups, and in basketball, that matters, obviously. So I do like Caldwell Pope here as my all or nothing play here, guys. Let's move on to small forwards. So at the top, we got Giannis going against Toronto. I really do like Giannis in this spot, man, as this is a battle of the East, obviously, the top dogs in the East. He's up contention for MVP. He's captain for the All-Star team here. He's going to want to keep playing, going into the All-Star game, probably playing well here these next couple weeks. So I really do like Giannis here going against Toronto. He played well against them last time, but I think this is just a smash spot for this guy. He's probably one of the best plays on the slate, I would say. I really do like this matchup. Another guy that's a solid play also is Kawhi Leonard. See, they're not going to be guarding each other. Giannis usually plays the 4, sometimes even the 5. And Kawhi obviously plays the 3. So I don't see them at all matching up with each other, maybe once in a while. Kawhi is also in a fantastic spot against this Milwaukee team. As you know, they're a good defensive team, but I mean, it's Kawhi Leonard. He's at home. He went at them last time, so I could see it happening again. Um, Kevin Durant against Philly. It's an interesting matchup, man. I mean, the Golden State Warriors are just so damn deep, is that you just don't know if you're going to get that 50, 60 out this guy. I mean, it can happen any night. But, man, goddamn, Philly, it's a great matchup for Durant. Don't get me wrong. But, like I said, Warriors are so deep, man. Curry, Clay, Durant, Green's coming back tomorrow. And then you got Cousins. And it's just, man, you don't know who could be hot any night. But Durant obviously is probably one of the most consistent ones. But I'd rather just get a guy like Leonard or Giannis, or even, pay down and get Tobias or Brandon Ingram coming off of a monster game is a great play as well. I was getting to him. Small forward position is very weak for the Clippers. So I can see Brandon Ingram just feasting tomorrow. Another guy that I think is in a smash spot here I love as well is Rudy Gay going against Brooklyn. And he's at home, a 6'3" price tag. Nobody on Brooklyn is going to be able to stop this guy. If Joe Harris is guarding him, Rudy Gay should just feast this guy alive. Or even if that Krugis guy is guarding him, he should just feast these guys alive. As I've been watching Brooklyn play, they're solid, but, nobody's going to be able to stick Gay. So I definitely think he's a great play here. Another guy that I really do like, and my boy right here, Beasley for the Lakers. Obviously, it's depending if Kuzma's out again, if Beasley's going to get the start. But I think even if he doesn't, man, he's a good, solid play here at a 4,000 price tag. We're not too sure the minutes, obviously. But if you're looking for a punt, him or Lance are good, solid plays. As the Lakers are going to have to play these guys, they are shorthanded. So Beasley could be a good all-or-nothing play here. Damari Carroll's not bad as well. He's been balling too a little bit. Still has yet to give me that big game, but I do like him in this matchup. Let's move on to power forward here, guys. So, LaMarcus Aldridge, one of my favorite power forwards here. We just seen Lauri Markkanen absolutely kill Brooklyn. Aldridge is just, he's way better than Markkanen, even though Markkanen is going to be a hell of a power forward for the Bulls in the future, hell of a player in the NBA. But I love Aldridge here in this spot, man. He's just going to feast tomorrow. DeRozan will be back, so the usage could be down. But, to me, they don't correlate with each other. They're fine when they're on the court together. They run a lot of plays for Aldridge, so I really do like him here. Blake Griffin is a fantastic play tomorrow at power forward against Dallas. Dallas is terrible. DeAndre Jordan is a solid center, so Drummond's an okay play as well. But, the thing you have to remember here is you rather take your chance, DeAndre Jordan, athletic shot blocker against Drummond, or Blake Griffin going against Keebler. That's common sense. I love Blake here. 9.3 price tag. Not afraid to play him. I think it's a great spot. Another guy here I like is Harrell. This is another spot for the Lakers where they struggle at too, is the power forward spot and even the center spot. Harrell could be too agile. They're gonna have to play probably JaVale McGee tomorrow, even more than Zubac. But it depends on the game flow, I guess you could say, because if Zubac's killing, man, he'll dominate the inside. But we'll get to center. Sorry about that, guys. But Harrell's a good play. I do like Draymond Green as well tomorrow at power forward for the Warriors. I think he's in an awesome spot here. 7.2 price tag. He'll probably be one of the lowest owned Warriors, than Clay. So I really do like Draymond here, and he's cheap enough to fit in with other guys. My next favorite play here, man, it's gonna be Kuzma. If Kuzma plays, he's in a great spot. So I'm just letting you guys know, if he plays, play him. If he doesn't play, obviously you go to Beasley. So that's how we want to do that. Um, so my all or nothing play here, guys. There's not too much that I like at power forward really, but if we're gonna have to go with somebody, I think Hans Jefferson is probably the one in the best spot here. As we know, Aldridge usually starts at center. Sometimes he starts at power forward, but Hans Jefferson is coming off the bench, or he's been, at a 4 or 5 price tag. He's playing well. His minutes he's still getting 25 plus minutes. He should be able to dominate against San Antonio's bench unit. I shouldn't see that a problem, and especially if San Antonio blows these guys out, he's just gonna get a ton of run regardless. So I think he's a solid play here. Let's move on to center. So at the top, obviously, Joel Embiid. It's going to be a very interesting matchup, him and Cousins tomorrow. Can't wait to actually watch that game. But, Embiid here, I'm not, I don't think he's going to be in a good spot going against Cousins. But Cousins is a lazy defender as well. So I could see Embiid having a big game against the Warriors. But on the flip side, I could see Cousins having a big game as well. So if I want to save some money here, I'd rather just go down and get Cousins at 7.5 and save all that money and pay up for a guy like Curry, or even get and fit in Clay with him. I think those are the two best Warriors for tomorrow. But at the same time, Embiid can get Cousins in foul trouble, as we've seen Cousins struggle with that since he's been back. He's a step slow here. So that's also a good matchup. I'll probably play both of them. I think they're both in a good spot here. Another guy that I really like though here is Miles Turner going against Orlando. Well, not, yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't like that. Now that I'm looking at it, I think that's a I don't like that matchup for him. Vujicic is obviously going to destroy him. I just don't like that matchup for Turner. I think that's more of a Sabonis game, if you ask me. I don't like that for Turner at all. Sorry about that. Ignore that. Cancel it out. Delete it from your memory. We're not playing Turner tomorrow. He kills us. Oh, well, I'll live with it. Fuck you, Turner. Not playing you. Anyways, Jared Allen's in a great spot here for Brooklyn going against San Antonio, who definitely struggles against centers. They start Aldridge at the center sometimes, but if Aldridge starts at the power forward, they're going to have a guy like Gasol, old guy at the center position. Allen's just very active. Should get a lot of block shots. White likes to drive to the rim a lot. So, and Rudy Gay gets to the rim a lot. These guys all are good matchups here for him to get some block shots. So I do like Allen. I mentioned Zubac. I think he's in an awesome spot tomorrow, though. I'm thinking the Lakers are going to try to get him the ball, but if he gets going early enough, they're going to give him the minutes, and he's going to stay in the game and dominate. But if this game turns into a small ball game, that's where JaVale McGee can definitely feast, man. And he at a 4.7 price tag, he's going to be super low owned on the slate. Last game of the night, too. So those you always want to have exposure to the last game of the night. Somebody asked me, what's better to have, the first game or the last game? And I told him it's more or less the last game. You could put a guy or two in the early games just to get some points going, but really the exposure comes as at the last game of the night, because you could have a great lineup and then someone goes for 40, 50, 60 in that last game and it'll kill you. So my advice, always try to fit in one or two guys in the late games, especially when it's a game like this. This is definitely a game stacker as well. But again, to each his own. Just let me know what you guys think and how you guys did tonight. But that will do it. So keep in touch with me, everybody, like I just said. And at the same time, man, remember what I said about the cash giveaway. You have to be subscribed. And once we hit them 100 subscribers, we're going to be getting that contest going. So anyways, Good luck. Keep in touch with me, as I love to chop it up like I always do, and let's get this money, man.